The Art of Self-Love by Life Success. Introduction. Embarking on a journey of self-love is akin to setting sail on a vast ocean, guided by the stars of self-awareness and self-compassion. The art of self-love is your map and compass, designed to navigate the complex waters of personal growth and inner fulfillment. This book is not merely a collection of ideas, it's an invitation to a profound journey inward, where the destination is a deeper, more loving relationship with yourself. Chapter 1. The Essence of Self-Love. Imagine standing before a mirror, not to scrutinize your flaws, but to gaze into your own eyes and truly see the person staring back at you. This is the essence of self-love, a profound and unconditional acceptance and appreciation of oneself that goes beyond mere physical appearance or worldly achievements. It's about acknowledging your worth, your strengths, and even your weaknesses with compassion and understanding. Let's embark on a journey to uncover the layers of self-love, to understand its importance and how it serves as the cornerstone of our very existence. Understanding your worth. Self-love begins with recognizing your inherent worth. Unlike self-esteem, which often hinges on external accomplishments or validation, self-love is an internal affair. It's knowing deep down that your value doesn't fluctuate with your successes or failures. Consider the story of a renowned artist who, despite her global acclaim, struggled with self-doubt and criticism. It was only when she started to value her creativity and express herself without seeking approval that she found true fulfillment in her art. Her story teaches us that our worth comes from within, not from the accolades or approval of others. Accepting yourself fully. To love oneself truly is to embrace all facets of your being, your strengths, your vulnerabilities, and everything in between. This acceptance doesn't mean resignation, but acknowledgement of your true self without judgment. Reflect on the journey of an individual who battled with self-acceptance due to societal standards of beauty. Through self-reflection and embracing their unique qualities, they learned to love themselves as they are, transforming their perceived flaws into sources of strength and confidence. Cultivating self-compassion. At the heart of self-love is self-compassion. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and patience you would offer to a dear friend. Self-compassion involves recognizing that suffering, failure, and imperfection are part of the human experience. Research by Dr. Tanya Kristen Neff suggests that self-compassion leads to greater emotional resilience, less anxiety, and better coping skills in the face of adversity. By practicing self-compassion, we learn to be gentle with ourselves during times of struggle, fostering a loving inner dialogue. Nurturing your inner being. Self-love is an act of nourishment. It's about feeding your soul, your mind, and your body with what they need to thrive. This can mean setting healthy boundaries, pursuing passions, or simply allowing yourself time to rest and rejuvenate. Imagine an individual who always put the needs of others before their own, leading to burnout and resentment. By learning to prioritize their well-being and set boundaries, they found a deeper sense of peace and satisfaction, illustrating the importance of self-care in the practice of self-love. Embracing growth and forgiveness. Self-love is not static. It evolves as we grow and change. It involves forgiving ourselves for our mistakes and viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than reasons for self-criticism. Consider the tale of someone who failed spectacularly at a new venture. Instead of wallowing in self-pity, they chose to forgive themselves and learn from the experience, paving the way for future successes and personal growth. The essence of self-love lies in recognizing your inherent worth, accepting yourself fully, cultivating self-compassion, nurturing your inner being, and embracing growth and forgiveness. It's a journey that requires patience, effort, and dedication, but one that leads to a more fulfilling and authentic life. As you continue to explore the chapters of this book, remember that self-love is the foundation upon which all other aspects of your life are built. Like the mirror at the beginning of this journey, let your practice of self-love reflect the light and beauty within you, illuminating the path to your truest self. Chapter 2. Unraveling the Obstacles to Self-Love. The path to self-love is not without its hurdles. Just as a river must navigate boulders and twists on its journey to the ocean, so too must we confront and overcome the obstacles that obstruct our path to self-love. These barriers, often woven into the fabric of our experiences and beliefs, can keep us from fully embracing ourselves. This chapter aims to illuminate these obstacles, offering insights and strategies to navigate through them, forging a deeper, more authentic relationship with ourselves. Societal expectations. In a world bombarded with messages about what we should be, do, and look like, societal expectations stand as a formidable barrier to self-love. These external pressures can shape our self-perception, often leading us to measure our worth by unrealistic standards. Consider the impact of social media, where curated lives present an illusion of perfection. This digital mirage can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and comparison. The story of a young professional who overcame the pressure to conform to societal norms of success, redefining success on their own terms, highlights the liberation found in casting aside these expectations and embracing one's true path. Past traumas and negative experiences. Our histories play a crucial role in our relationship with ourselves. Past traumas and negative experiences can erode our sense of self-worth, leaving scars that may hinder self-love. Research has shown that individuals with a history of trauma may struggle with self-esteem and self-compassion. However, therapeutic practices like mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapy have been effective in healing these wounds, demonstrating that with support and dedication, overcoming the shadows of our past is within reach. Fear of vulnerability. To love oneself fully requires vulnerability, the courage to acknowledge and accept our flaws and insecurities. Yet, fear of vulnerability often acts as a barrier, preventing us from engaging in honest self-reflection and acceptance. Brené Brown's work on vulnerability shines a light on this struggle. She illustrates through countless narratives how embracing vulnerability can lead to greater self-love and connection with others. A poignant story from her research involves an individual who feared judgment for their artistic pursuits. By embracing vulnerability, they not only found self-acceptance, but also discovered a community of support and encouragement. The inner critic. Perhaps the most pervasive obstacle to self-love is the inner critic. This internal voice amplifies our doubts and faults, often holding us back from recognizing our value and potential. The tale of an accomplished writer plagued by imposter syndrome exemplifies the destructive power of the inner critic. It was only through conscious effort to challenge and reframe negative self-talk that the writer was able to silence the critic and embrace their achievements and worth. Perfectionism. Closely linked to the inner critic, perfectionism demands flawless performance and sets impossibly high standards. This relentless pursuit can be exhausting and counterproductive, eroding our self-love and satisfaction with life. Studies suggest that perfectionism can lead to stress, anxiety, and depression, highlighting the importance of setting realistic goals and practicing self-compassion. An entrepreneur's journey from burnout to balance, by acknowledging their limits and valuing progress over perfection, serves as a powerful testament to overcoming perfectionism. The journey to self-love is fraught with obstacles, from societal expectations and past traumas to fear of vulnerability, the inner critic, and perfectionism. Yet, by confronting these barriers with courage and compassion, we can dismantle them, paving the way for a deeper connection with ourselves. This chapter has not only illuminated these obstacles, but also provided strategies to overcome them, offering hope and guidance for those navigating the complex journey to self-love. Remember, the path may be challenging, but it is also rewarding, leading to a place of greater self-acceptance, fulfillment, and love. Chapter 3. The Journey to Self-Awareness. Imagine embarking on a treasure hunt where the map is your own life and the treasure is a profound understanding of your inner self. This is the essence of self-awareness, a journey not across the world, but deep into the heart of your being. It's about peeling back the layers of who you think you are to reveal who you truly are at your core. Self-awareness is the first step towards self-love, for it is only by knowing ourselves that we can begin to love ourselves. This chapter explores the avenues for cultivating self-awareness, offering insights into how this profound understanding can transform your relationship with yourself and the world around you. The art of presence. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment. aware of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment with an attitude of curiosity and non-judgment. It's a fundamental tool for self-awareness, allowing us to observe our internal landscape without getting swept away by it. A study highlighting the benefits of mindfulness showed that individuals who practiced mindfulness meditation reported increased self-awareness and reduced negative emotional reactions. By integrating mindfulness practices into daily life, such as mindful breathing, eating, or walking, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness that illuminates our true desires, fears, and joys. Journaling, writing your way to self-discovery. Journaling is a powerful medium for self-reflection and discovery. It offers a private space to explore thoughts and feelings, track patterns and growth, and confront inner conflicts or questions. Through the act of writing, we can uncover hidden aspects of our personalities and gain clarity on our values and beliefs. Consider the transformation of someone who began journaling during a period of transition. Through daily entries, they were able to navigate their confusion and uncertainty, ultimately gaining a clearer sense of direction and purpose. Their journal became a mirror reflecting their inner world, enabling them to understand themselves on a deeper level. Feedback, the mirror of relationships. Feedback from others can serve as a valuable mirror, reflecting aspects of ourselves that we may not see. While it can be challenging to hear, constructive feedback offers insights into our behaviors and how they affect those around us, promoting greater self-awareness and growth. The Johari window model illustrates how feedback helps uncover our blind spots, traits, or behaviors unknown to us but visible to others. Engaging in open, honest conversations with trusted friends, family, or mentors can reveal these blind spots, offering a broader perspective on ourselves and encouraging personal development. Emotional intelligence, understanding your emotional landscape. Emotional intelligence (EI) is the ability to understand, use, and manage our own emotions in positive ways. It involves recognizing our emotional states, discerning what they're telling us, and realizing how our emotions affect our thoughts and actions. Studies have linked high EI with improved mental health, job performance, and leadership skills. By developing emotional intelligence through practices like emotional journaling, empathy exercises, and mindfulness, we enhance our capacity for self-awareness, learning to navigate our emotions with grace and understanding. Self-reflection, the power of introspection. Self-reflection is the practice of deliberately taking time to contemplate our lives, decisions, and experiences. It's a critical aspect of developing self-awareness, allowing us to examine our motivations, values, and alignment with our goals. The story of a successful executive who regularly practices self-reflection illustrates its power. Despite their outward success, they felt unfulfilled until introspection led them to realize their passion for mentoring others. This insight prompted a career pivot that was more aligned with their inner values and desires. The journey to self-awareness is a deeply personal and transformative process. By engaging in mindfulness, journaling, seeking feedback, enhancing emotional intelligence, and practicing self-reflection, we embark on a path of discovery that reveals our truest selves. As we become more attuned to our inner world, we lay the groundwork for genuine self-love and a life lived with purpose and authenticity. Remember, the treasure of self-awareness awaits not at the end of a distant journey, but within the depths of your own being. Chapter 4. Embracing Self-Acceptance. Imagine standing at the edge of a serene lake, its surface a perfect mirror. Just as the lake reflects the sky, trees, and mountains without judgment, so too can we learn to reflect upon ourselves with acceptance and understanding. Self-acceptance is the cornerstone of self-love, requiring us to embrace every facet of our being with kindness and compassion. This chapter delves into the transformative power of self-acceptance, offering insights and practical strategies to foster a deeper, more nurturing relationship with oneself. The challenge of self-acceptance. Self-acceptance asks us to hold space for our imperfections, vulnerabilities, and differences, recognizing them as integral parts of our unique human experience. This can be challenging in a culture that often emphasizes perfection and success. Research suggests that individuals who practice self-acceptance experience lower levels of psychological distress and higher satisfaction with life. By acknowledging and embracing our flaws and strengths alike, we pave the way for genuine self-love and a fuller, more authentic life. The role of self-compassion. Self-compassion is a critical ally in the journey towards self-acceptance. It encourages us to be kind to ourselves in moments of failure or difficulty, just as we would be to a good friend. A study involving individuals facing failure found that those who practiced self-compassion responded with greater resilience and motivation to improve compared to those who were self-critical. This highlights the role of self-compassion in fostering a healthy, accepting relationship with ourselves. Confronting the inner critic. Our inner critic can be one of the biggest obstacles to self-acceptance. It magnifies our flaws and mistakes, often drowning out our achievements and positive qualities. Cognitive behavioral strategies can be effective in challenging and quieting the inner critic. For instance, by identifying and disputing negative thoughts, individuals can learn to replace them with more balanced and compassionate assessments of themselves, fostering a mindset of acceptance. Celebrating your uniqueness. Embracing self-acceptance means celebrating what makes us unique, including our quirks, interests, and personal journey. Recognizing that there is no one else quite like us in the world can be a powerful source of self-love. The story of an individual who embraced their unconventional path, turning their unique blend of talents and passions into a fulfilling career, illustrates the beauty and strength in accepting and valuing our distinctiveness. Letting go of comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy and a significant barrier to self-acceptance. In a world inundated with social media and highlight reels of others' lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. Mindfulness and gratitude practices can be instrumental in shifting focus from comparison to appreciation of our own journey. By cultivating gratitude for our experiences, achievements, and growth, we can counteract the negative effects of comparison and foster a more accepting attitude towards ourselves. The path to self-acceptance is both challenging and deeply rewarding, leading to greater self-love, happiness, and fulfillment. By practicing self-compassion, confronting the inner critic, celebrating our uniqueness, and letting go of comparison, we can learn to accept ourselves wholeheartedly. As we move forward on this journey, let us remember the serene lake, reflecting everything with tranquility and acceptance, and strive to mirror this in our relationship with ourselves. Through self-acceptance, we unlock the door to a life lived with authenticity, joy, and boundless self-love. Chapter 5. Cultivating Self-Compassion. Embark on a journey to a place where kindness reigns supreme, not just towards others, but towards yourself. This is the realm of self-compassion, a sanctuary within where you're met with understanding and warmth, especially in moments of failure or pain. Self-compassion is the gentle embrace that helps you heal, grow, and embrace your humanity with all its imperfections. This chapter unveils the transformative power of self-compassion, guiding you through its principles, practices, and the profound impact it can have on your life. Understanding self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness, concern, and support you'd offer a good friend. It's recognizing that suffering, failure, and imperfection are part of the shared human experience. Dr. Kristen Neff, a leading researcher in this field, identifies 3 core components of self-compassion: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Together, they form a framework that encourages a balanced approach to our emotions, fostering resilience and well-being. The benefits of self-compassion. Studies have shown that self-compassion leads to numerous benefits, including reduced anxiety, depression, and stress, and increased happiness, resilience, and self-worth. By adopting a more compassionate inner dialogue, individuals can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. The journey of a person recovering from a major setback illustrates the healing power of self-compassion. Instead of succumbing to harsh self-judgment, they practiced self-compassion, which provided the emotional support needed to rebuild their confidence and move forward. Practicing self-kindness. Self-kindness, a key aspect of self-compassion, involves being warm and understanding toward ourselves when we suffer, fail, or feel inadequate, rather than ignoring our pain or punishing ourselves with self-criticism. Implementing self-kindness can be as simple as changing the tone of your internal dialogue or as profound as changing your lifestyle to better support your well-being. For instance, adopting a self-care routine that prioritizes your mental and physical health can be a powerful act of self-kindness. Recognizing our common humanity. Common humanity connects us to others, reminding us that suffering and personal inadequacy are part of the shared human experience, something that we all go through rather than something that happens to me alone. Reflecting on common humanity helps us feel less isolated during tough times. Joining support groups or communities where people share and understand each other's struggles can reinforce this aspect of self-compassion, providing comfort and perspective. Mindfulness and self-compassion. Mindfulness, the third component of self-compassion, refers to the non-judgmental, receptive mind state in which one observes thoughts and feelings as they are, without trying to suppress or deny them. A person practicing mindfulness meditation focuses on their present emotions and thoughts with curiosity and openness, without judgment. This practice fosters a compassionate awareness that is the first step toward healing and self-acceptance. Overcoming obstacles to self-compassion. While the path to cultivating self-compassion may seem straightforward, it's not without its obstacles. Misconceptions such as equating self-compassion with self-pity, weakness, or selfishness can hinder our progress. Addressing these misconceptions requires a reevaluation of our beliefs and attitudes toward self-care and self-acceptance. Educating ourselves about the empirical benefits of self-compassion and practicing it regularly can dismantle these barriers, allowing the seeds of compassion to flourish. Cultivating self-compassion is a journey of kindness, a path that leads us back to ourselves, offering solace and strength in our most vulnerable moments. By understanding and practicing the principles of self-compassion, we not only heal and nurture our own hearts, but also open ourselves up to a deeper connection with others. As we close this chapter, remember that self-compassion is not a destination, but a way of being, a light that guides us through the darkness, reminding us of our inherent worth and shared humanity. Let this be the compass that leads you to a life marked by resilience, happiness, and an unwavering love for yourself. Chapter 6. Building Self-Confidence. Imagine standing on the precipice of your dreams, the wind whispering possibilities, the horizon beckoning with opportunities. What holds you back from stepping into this vast expanse of potential? Often it is not the lack of capability, but the absence of self-confidence. This chapter is a journey into the heart of self-confidence, exploring its essence, its impact on our lives, and the practical steps we can take to cultivate it. Through understanding and action, we can transform the whisper of possibility into the voice of certainty within us. The foundation of self-confidence. Self-confidence is the trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgment. It is the soil from which the tree of personal achievement grows. However, self-confidence is not an inherent trait, but a quality that can be nurtured and developed over time. Psychological research suggests that self-confidence is closely linked to both our self-efficacy, the belief in our ability to accomplish tasks, and our self-esteem, the value we place on ourselves. Understanding this relationship is the first step toward building a solid foundation of self-confidence. Overcoming self-doubt. Self-doubt is the shadow that dims the light of our self-confidence. It creeps in with the what-ifs and the I can'ts, challenging our belief in ourselves. Overcoming self-doubt requires us to confront these negative thoughts and replace them with evidence of our capabilities and achievements. The story of a young entrepreneur who battled self-doubt by keeping a success journal highlights the power of positive reinforcement. By documenting her achievements, no matter how small, she could visually reaffirm her capabilities and slowly dismantle the barriers of self-doubt. Setting and achieving goals. Goals are the milestones on our journey to self-confidence. By setting and achieving goals, we not only prove our abilities to ourselves, but also build the momentum needed to tackle bigger challenges. The SMART criteria specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound provide a framework for setting effective goals. Achieving these goals then acts as a positive feedback loop, enhancing our sense of efficacy and, by extension, our self-confidence. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity. One of the most powerful shifts in perspective is to view failure not as a setback, but as a stepping stone. Each failure brings with it valuable lessons that can pave the way to future success. The biography of a renowned scientist who faced numerous rejections before making a groundbreaking discovery serves as a testament to the resilience that comes from embracing failure. His journey underscores the importance of perseverance and the role of failure in the quest for confidence and achievement. The role of positive affirmations and visualization. Positive affirmations and visualization are tools that can help reinforce self-confidence. By regularly affirming our abilities and visualizing our success, we can begin to shift our internal narrative from doubt to confidence. Research in the field of sports psychology has shown that athletes who use visualization techniques tend to perform better under pressure. Similarly, positive affirmations can help rewire our brains to adopt a more confident outlook on our abilities and potential. Cultivating a supportive environment. The environment we surround ourselves with can significantly impact our self-confidence. This includes the people we choose to spend time with as well as the physical and informational environments we immerse ourselves in. Studies have indicated that individuals who surround themselves with supportive, positive people are more likely to take risks and pursue their goals. Creating a nurturing environment, both socially and personally, is crucial for fostering self-confidence. Building self-confidence is a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and practice. By understanding the roots of self-confidence, actively combating self-doubt, setting and achieving goals, learning from failure, utilizing positive affirmations and visualization, and cultivating a supportive environment, we can unlock the door to our full potential. As we close this chapter, let us carry forward the conviction that self-confidence is within reach, waiting to be nurtured and grown. With each step we take on this path, we draw closer to becoming the assured, capable individuals we are meant to be, ready to embrace the horizon of our dreams. Chapter 7. Nurturing Self-Love in Relationships. Picture yourself in a garden, where relationships are the flowers and plants thriving under your care. Just as each plant requires different amounts of sunlight, water, and nutrients, every relationship in our lives needs unique forms of attention and care to blossom. However, the most crucial relationship that influences all others is the one we have with ourselves. This chapter explores the profound impact self-love has on our interactions and connections with others, offering insights into how nurturing self-love can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. The mirror of self-love in relationships. Self-love acts as a mirror in our relationships, reflecting our innermost beliefs and feelings about ourselves onto others. When we love and respect ourselves, we set the standard for how we expect to be treated by others. Psychological studies have shown that individuals with higher levels of self-love are more likely to engage in healthy relationship behaviors, such as setting boundaries and communicating needs effectively. These behaviors not only foster self-respect, but also promote mutual respect within the relationship. Establishing healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for maintaining respect and understanding in any relationship. They are a direct expression of self-love, signaling to ourselves and others what we value and how we wish to be treated. Consider the transformation of someone who, after years of neglecting their own needs for the sake of pleasing others, learned the importance of setting boundaries. This shift not only improved their relationships, but also deepened their sense of self-worth and autonomy. The role of communication. Effective communication is the bridge that connects the island of self-love with the mainland of relationships. It involves expressing our thoughts, feelings, and needs openly and honestly, while also listening and responding with empathy and understanding. Research highlights the importance of assertive communication in building strong relationships. Assertiveness, rooted in self-love, allows individuals to express themselves confidently and respectfully, fostering a climate of trust and mutual respect. Choosing relationships that reflect self-love. The relationships we choose to invest in often reflect our level of self-love. By choosing partners and friends who respect, support, and uplift us, we reinforce our self-love and contribute to our overall well-being. A study on social support and mental health found that individuals surrounded by positive, supportive relationships experienced lower levels of stress and higher levels of happiness. This underscores the importance of choosing relationships that nurture our self-love and contribute positively to our lives. Letting go of toxic relationships. Just as important as nurturing healthy relationships is the courage to let go of toxic ones. Relationships that drain our energy, undermine our self-worth, or disrespect our boundaries do not serve our journey towards self-love. The story of someone who bravely ended a long-term toxic friendship illustrates the liberating power of choosing self-love. Though difficult, this decision marked a turning point in their journey, opening the door to healthier, more fulfilling connections. Cultivating self-love in solitude. Solitude offers a sacred space for self-reflection and growth, allowing us to deepen our relationship with ourselves. In moments of solitude, we can nurture our self-love, free from the influence or expectations of others. Studies suggest that periods of solitude, when engaged in constructively, can enhance self-discovery, creativity, and emotional well-being. Embracing solitude as an opportunity to cultivate self-love can enrich our relationships as we bring a more whole, fulfilled self to our interactions with others. Nurturing self-love in relationships is akin to tending a garden, requiring patience, care, and attention to flourish. By reflecting self-love in our interactions, establishing healthy boundaries, communicating effectively, choosing supportive relationships, letting go of toxic connections, and valuing solitude, we can cultivate a landscape of relationships that not only thrive, but also reflect the depth of our self-love. As we close this chapter, remember that the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Let self-love be the water that nourishes the garden of your relationships, allowing them to bloom in harmony and beauty. Chapter 8. Integrating self-love into daily life. Imagine self-love as a gentle river flowing through the landscape of your life, touching every aspect of your existence with its nurturing presence. Just as a river shapes the land through which it flows, integrating self-love into your daily life can transform your world, carving paths to new opportunities, enriching experiences, and profound joy. This chapter is a guide to making self-love a constant companion in your journey, offering practical strategies to weave it into the fabric of your everyday life. Morning rituals, starting your day with self-love. The way we start our day sets the tone for the hours that follow. Incorporating self-love into your morning rituals can help you begin each day with a sense of peace, purpose, and positivity. Consider the impact of a simple morning routine that includes gratitude journaling, a short meditation, and a healthy breakfast. This ritual, focused on self-care and mindfulness, can significantly enhance your mood and outlook, providing a solid foundation of self-love to build your day upon. Mindful movement, loving your body through activity. Our bodies are the vessels that carry us through life, deserving of love and care. Integrating mindful movement into your daily routine is a powerful way to honor and appreciate your body. Studies have shown that regular physical activity, approached with mindfulness and appreciation for the body's capabilities, can improve self-esteem and body image. Whether it's yoga, walking, dancing, or any form of exercise that you enjoy, mindful movement is a celebration of your body's strength and grace. Nourishment, eating with self-love. The act of feeding ourselves is one of the most basic forms of self-care, yet it's often overlooked as an opportunity for self-love. Mindful eating practices that focus on nourishment and enjoyment can transform your relationship with food. Embracing a mindful eating approach encourages a deeper connection with food, focusing on the pleasures and sensations of eating and the nourishment it provides. This practice fosters gratitude for the food we have and the health it supports, reinforcing self-love with every bite. Self-reflection, daily check-ins with yourself. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose touch with our inner selves. Setting aside time for self-reflection is essential for maintaining a strong foundation of self-love. A nightly reflection ritual where you review the day's events, celebrate your successes, and forgive yourself for any shortcomings can be incredibly healing. This practice encourages self-compassion and keeps you aligned with your values and goals. Positive affirmations, cultivating a loving inner dialogue. The words we use to speak to ourselves have immense power. Positive affirmations are a tool to reshape our inner dialogue, replacing critical or negative thoughts with ones that affirm our worth and capabilities. Research in the field of positive psychology has demonstrated the effectiveness of positive affirmations in boosting self-esteem and motivation. By regularly affirming your qualities and achievements, you reinforce your self-love and resilience, creating a self-love environment, surrounding yourself with positivity. The environment we create for ourselves, both physically and socially, can significantly influence our state of mind and capacity for self-love. Cultivating a space that reflects your worth and supports your well-being is crucial. This can mean decorating your living space in a way that brings you joy, choosing to spend time with people who uplift and encourage you, and minimizing exposure to negative media. By consciously shaping your environment, you reinforce your commitment to self-love. Integrating self-love into daily life is a journey of small, consistent acts of kindness towards oneself. From the moment you wake up to the moment you rest your head at night, there are countless opportunities to practice self-love. By embracing these practices, you allow the river of self-love to flow freely through your life, enriching every moment and experience. As we conclude this chapter, carry forward the understanding that self-love is not just an occasional act of self-care, but a way of being, a lens through which you can view yourself and the world with kindness, compassion, and joy. Conclusion. As we draw the curtain on this journey, it's essential to recognize that the path to self-love is not linear, nor is it finite. It is a continuous voyage, rich with discovery, challenge, and transformation. This book has been both a compass and a lantern for your journey, illuminating the steps toward embracing your true self with compassion, acceptance, and unconditional love. But the journey does not end here. It evolves, grows, and deepens with each passing day, with every breath you take. Self-love is the wellspring from which all aspects of our lives flow. It influences how we interact with the world, how we face our challenges, and how we celebrate our victories. It shapes our relationships, fuels our passions, and guides our decisions. Through self-love, we find the courage to pursue our dreams, the strength to face our fears, and the wisdom to embrace our imperfections. As you move forward, remember that self-love is not a solitary endeavor but a shared experience, connecting us with others through our vulnerabilities, our struggles, and our triumphs. It is the thread that weaves the fabric of humanity, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. In loving ourselves, we open our hearts to the love of others, and in doing so, we contribute to a world brimming with compassion, understanding, and kindness. Let this book be a reminder that you are worthy of love, especially your own. Your journey to self-love is not just about finding peace with yourself, but about creating a life that resonates with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. It is about becoming the most authentic version of yourself, living with integrity, and making your mark on the world in a way that only you can. In closing, I invite you to carry the lessons of self-love with you as you step back into the flow of life. Let them guide you, inspire you, and remind you of your inherent worth. Remember, the light of self-love is not just a beacon to guide you through the darkness. It is a force that illuminates the world around you, revealing the beauty, strength, and brilliance of your being. So, as you turn the final page of this book, know that your story of self-love is just beginning. It is a story of endless possibility, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, and a celebration of the profound connection between the heart and the vast expanse of the universe. Your journey continues, and the world awaits the magic that only your love can bring. Shine brightly, love deeply, and live fully. For in embracing the art of self-love, you embrace the very essence of life itself.